Welcome back, and see that how we can configure the static route in our network infrastructure. In order to do that, I have taken two networks. One is start with 131.0.0.0, that is our network A. The network B, what we have it is 140.0.0.0. Both of them are the class B IP address, and we are using two routers which will be providing with the static route from node A to the node B. In order to do that, the first thing is we will be configuring the IP address of the desktop. Let's see, the IP address for this scenario is 131.0.0.2 with the default gateway of 131.0.0.1. Now let's go back to the another one. The IP address of this one is we picked up as 140.0.0. Let's say 2 with the subnet of 255.255.0.0 and the gateway is 140.0.0.1. Once this is done, let's go to our router end and let's start doing the configuration. So the first thing is we have to configure the gateway for this particular network. For that one is INT interfaces gigabit 0/1 0/0/1, and the IP address must be 131.0.0.1 spelled by 255.0.0.0. You have to make sure that you are running this no shutdown command, otherwise it will not gonna make the changes logically on that port. Now just go to interface gigabit 0/0/0. The IP address of that one is 192.168. We have picked up as 0.255.255.255.0. Let's quickly make the changes on this one as well, because we put the wrong IP address. The default subnet is 255. In order to configure the static route, the command is IP route. After that, we have to specify if the network is coming from I'll say here and looking for this particular infrastructure. So we will be specified for 140.0.0.0 with the subnet of 255.0.0.0. What is the IP or the gateway for that one is 192.168.0.2. So it should be 192.168.0.2. And that's it pretty much on this router. Now let's go to the second router. Connectivity and interface gigabit 0/0/0. The IP address here is 192.168.0/2 255.255.255.0, followed by the command no shutdown. Now we'll go to the another port. It's 1. The IP address here is IP address 141. I think that's the network ID we have it. Oh no, it's 140. 140.0.0.1 followed by 255.255.0.0.0. Again, let's go back and set up the IP route. IP route If somebody is looking from here to this particular network 131.0.0.0, how it will be navigating it? 131.0.0.0 with the subnet of 255.255.0.0, and the gateway what is looking for is this one, 192.168.0.1. and let's do exit and say show IP route, and you are able to see that we do have 3 networks configured in our infrastructure. One is for 131, the another is for 130, the third one is 192.168.0.0. Now let's go to our first device here and see whether we are able to ping something or not. So the first one is ping 131.0.0.1, whether we are able to ping our gateway. Yes, we are able to ping our gateway, so the connectivity till this point is working fine. Now let's see whether we are able to ping the gateway on this end, which is 192.168.168.0.1, and yes, we are able to ping till this point as well. Let's see for the other end, and let's see whether we are able to ping 192.168.0/2. Yes, we are able to ping this particular one as well. And let's see if we are able to ping till this point or not. Ping 140.0.0.1. Yes, we are able to ping the gateway of the another network, and now see finally we are able to ping our device or not on the other end. If this ping test is successful, yes, we are able to configure our static route in our infrastructure. So by looking at this, you will be able to see that yes, is communicating from node A to node B, and our static routing is configured properly.